Hello everybody, so this is the second video for the series on which we are covering the making of the game Arkanoid. In this week I have for serialization and deserialization I have implemented files like IO, CBP and file IO. File IO contains two functions, serializer and deserializer. File in the CPP file you can see the serializer takes in the linked list as the argument. It creates this text file and it has a string basically which takes the return value from the getData2 function which is also the linked list, and this string is written off in the game file which is the text file. In linked list what happens is that with the function getData2 which is called in the file IO, so it traverses to the entire linked list and from each node it takes in this function getData2. Let's see what getData does. It is present in unit, so unit CPP is the base class which is actually the functions in this class are accessible to the children object. The getData basically has a string which in each step concatenates the value such as x position x, position y, type of the object, the speed x, speed y. This is actually converted into a very large string that is a large string at the end of the traversal which happens at getData2 at the by the calling of getData2 function. So the file after running of this program creates a save game file.
Hello everybody. For this week's video I had planned to implement bricks for the game. The logic which was to be implemented was that my user inputs a series of numbers onto a TXT file and my program reads that TXT file and generates subsequent sequence of bricks onto my game screen. So at the moment, even though I have written the code, it's still buggy and it crashes when I run. So this counted feature is what I have implemented so far. I open the file bricks.txt which my user will write onto, and I check how many times number 2 has been written by my user. Because 2 is the type of my bricks, so as many times as number 2 is being written onto the txt file, that many times my bricks were to be generated. As of now this is not being done, so I have only limited my functionality and I've just drawn a simple brick onto my game screen. I know this is not much, but I will hopefully update my progress and will showcase more. Thank you.
Okay, so hi guys, my name is Joseph Abdi and let me first introduce you from my part in this project. So my part is to make the paddle and ball works properly. These are the most and the main things which and from which user will going to interact the most. As I mentioned before in my previous progress video, that my part is to check the ball and the movement of ball. So let's see what we have so far. Okay, this one is going to take a little bit, but let's wait. Okay. So as you can see, we have a ball and a paddle, and these are the new graphics which I just uploaded on this program. And as you can see that now we have the option of the collision part. In the previous video, we are unable to provide the collision of the ball, and as you can see there is a visible rectangle and the boundary line which defines the boundary of a ball. So as you can see in the console part, as I mentioned you here, that whenever the balls okay, so the ball is gone. Let's show you again. Okay, so whenever the ball hits the paddle, it gives us a message that collision is occurred. So what I'm just doing is, if I show you the code, let's go to the main file. So these are the conditions for the ball. If the xy position, mostly the y position, because the paddle doesn't move in the x coordinate, so we are only going to check the y coordinate. If the y coordinate of the ball matches with the y coordinate of the paddle, it will going to give us a message of that collision has occurred. And besides that, if you see that I made a linked list, means that I'm not appending or not showing or rendering the objects directly. I'm just appending the objects in a linked list, which is linked list. And beside, in the main folder, besides calling each and every object to draw, I'm just making a draw of all functions, means all the objects that are stored in my linked list drawing at once. Okay, so these are the progress so far.
Hi, I'm Hassan Naqvi, and previously I was assigned for making Power Up, and then Dr. Amar changed our assigned task, and then I had been assigned for making main menu, and main menu handling, and for all those functions. So this is what I have done for this week. This is the structure point that I'm using in my menu.h. This is basically the prototype of my main menu.cpp. This contains all the functions that I'm using in my menu and main. Okay, so here are the functions you can see, and then here in my menu.cpp I have defined the functions, constructor, destructor, set position, crop, and crop. This is because I'll be using using sprites to crop and to set them to the certain position. Okay, and then get x and get y functions. And in my main menu I have set it for initial window that I have set it for 1600, and here you can see that all those functions I have used, SDL functions I have used here, SDL event handler and SDL quit. And here I have made it two objects of the menu class, and I'm calling I'm calling the functions of menu class, you can see here. And these are all the SDL built-in functions that I have copied from LazyFoo. This is what I have done for this week. I hope you like it.
This is my second update for my OOP project. We are working on Arkanoid. This week I had to work on two different things. One was bullet and the other was flash screen. I am not really far along when it comes to the work of flash screen, but bullets I have figured out almost many things in it. I will be working on two types of bullets actually. Both of them will be shot from the paddle only, and their position will shift as per the position of the paddle. The second bullet will have actually a speciality it will be capable of chasing the bricks. This will result in greater damage and more points. Let me show you the code that I have been working on. This is the bullet class, and this is the CPP file of bullet. Um, I'd like to show you how it's working. There are little errors that I have to work on, like the blinking paddle. I have to figure out how to remove the constantly blinking paddle, and the paddle is gonna shoot bullet from both of its ends. Here's this little thing. Yes, it crashed. As previously said, I have to figure certain things out. I think that's it for my update for this week. For my target for the next week, I have to work on the flash screen and the JSON bullet. Thank you.